Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shania if you're new here, and in today's video we're going to be taking down these twists and also just going to share with you guys how I take care of my hair after I take them down, because your hair can be like a little bit stuck, might be a little excess gel. So let's get to it. So my twists haven't been in for that long, but for me I have finer hair, so whenever I feel like, I'm starting to get a little bit of tension on my scalp, I go ahead and take them down because I'm not going to lose hair for the sake of keeping my twists in longer. It's just not that deep and they serve their purpose. So let's go ahead and get it started. I'm going to start in the front because this is where the colored hair is. With colored hair, it's much easier to see where exactly your hair is if you have darker hair. I'm just going to go a few inches below that. I'm not going to go exactly where I think my hair ends because I could be wrong. Start off with a few at a time. There's no big rush when it comes to this, not at all. The last part where my hair ends is about here, so I'm going to cut it down here. I'm just going to cut all of them so that way when I take it down I could just, I'm on a roll. This is a colored one so I can see. And go there. So the hair in the back is always going to be the longest part of your hair unless your hair is completely even all the way around, but my hair is a little bit layered, so I would say like if I chopped here, I'm gonna go a lot lower for my hair down here because I'm not sure. I could see like little scragglies coming out, so my hair probably ends right here, but I cut down here. You could do one like that and then use that as your reference. So how I do my passion twist, I do a braid at the root and then I do twist all the way down, two strand twist. So I'm just gonna slowly unravel my hair. My hair is probably a little bit drier. It's caked up with a bunch of gel. I really gotta take my time with this. When you're braiding and twisting your hair, you wanna make sure your hair is detangled so that when you take down your hair, it's not like twisted up. And if you leave your twist or braids in for a long time, you can get some matting, some locking up with your hair unintentionally. And then like when you're taking down your hair, you could be losing a lot of hair. Definitely watch my do's and don'ts in my passion twist videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. Right now, my hair is like fully separatable. Before, when I took down the first passion twist, my hair was like very stuck together and I had to like rake it through and that was painful. So this last video I did my passion twist, I made sure my hair was fully detangled and then I add the gel and I make sure it stays in this little molded section. So like this is fully detangled. I brought some mousse for this, so if I do come into contact with any parts or any sections where like it's really stuck together, you just add some mousse to that and you'll be able to detangle it. But because I made sure I detangled my hair, I really have like a smooth little takedown. So I'm glad that, I did that. So let's carry on. Alright guys, so I've completely finished taking out the twist. If there's anything that you can take away from my channel in this video, you must make sure your hair is detangled before you start adding gel and going ahead and braiding or twisting. So smooth. This is probably like the best braid or twist takedown I've ever done. Sometimes I be losing hair, sometimes I be getting all matted up. It was just like a mess, my past experiences, but this time was so flippin' smooth. I could wear this as like a twist out for a couple of days and my hair won't mat up. I'm definitely not gonna do that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm impressed. So if you guys do have that issue of where your roots have like that little gel dried up and it's kind of like locked onto your hair, what you want to do is get you some mousse. I'm going to put it onto the braid because mousse is a great detangler, so this will work really good. I'm going to rub it in and then it should break up that cast you have from the gel. Alright guys, so now we're just going to do a pre-poo. This is your time to detangle because when we do the rice water treatment, we can only go off of shampooed hair. So you want to go ahead and just detangle before we get to that point because it's going to be like very difficult if you don't. Right now I'm just going to break my hair up into sections because that's just the best way to do anything when it comes to natural hair. And there's going to be a lot of shedded hair, and if you have any knots, you want to go ahead and just snip it where the knot is. You don't want to break things apart and create more damage. So I'm gonna go grab some shears. So I'm just gonna lightly finger detangle my hair, get any shedded hair out that's been shedding over the last couple weeks that I've had the braids in. I have my apple cider vinegar water. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. I do have the full in-depth tutorial if you guys want to check that out, but I'm just going to spray my hair with ACV water. This is going to restore that pH in my hair and make it easier to detangle. I'm going to run that through, really work it in. It's best to use apple cider vinegar water that is warm. It still works with the cool water because of the pH of the mixture, but it's best to do it with warm water. It's easy peasy. And then because my hair is so dry, I can't just rely on the apple cider vinegar water. So I'm just gonna go in with some Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, Intensive Hydration Conditioner, and I'm just gonna make sure my hair gets some of that moisture back so that, when I'm detangling, it has more slip. If my hair wasn't so dry, I could have just went in with apple cider vinegar water, but because it's been weeks without it having any type of moisture, it needs it bad. So definitely add conditioner while you're doing this process to make it easier and just less time consuming. So I'm just gonna finger detangle, take out any of those major knots, and just lightly brush it out. Start from the very bottom and work your way up. That's the best way to detangle your hair. And just keep going up till you get to those roots. If I'm running into any issues, I'm just gonna finger detangle again, figure out where that knot is, and work it out. Work it out. When you're working out a knot, you wanna pull down, and you just wanna break up the hairs. My scalp has been a little bit irritated, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset my pH on my scalp to what it needs to be so that my scalp can stop being so inflamed. Dandruff, any scalp issues, any inflammation, irritation, any of that stuff, you want some of this. Just gonna massage my scalp real good, very gently, especially if it's already in a very sensitive state. So I'm just gonna very gently with the pads of my fingers and just rub my scalp. All right guys, so I'm just gonna wash my hair out with some shampoo, but I am gonna do a rice treatment right after that shampoo because you don't wanna do rice treatment on dirty hair. All right guys, so my hair is nice and fresh and clean. It feels so good after weeks of not having a fresh head. So now I'm gonna get into some rice water treatment. This is essential for me. I have fine hair, so I need to put some shrink back in to put some moisture in with the deep conditioning process. I did keep the twist in while I was washing it because it just keeps everything nice and organized, and that way I'm not having to fight the detangling process again. With this, I'm not really trying to detangle my hair, I'm just saturating my hair. Squeeze it in because this is very cold still, so I'm gonna saturate the heck out of it, squeeze it in, then twist it right back up. Okay, so I have applied all the rice water to my whole head, and now I'm just gonna apply it to my scalp, let it sit for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna rinse it out, deep condition, let that soak in while I'm taking the rest of my shower, so probably like 10 minutes, you know, and then I'll go ahead and rinse it with cold water. That's important. You wanna make sure you're sealing your hair cuticles with the cold water. If you do warm water or hot water, then your cuticles are open and that dries your hair out more and makes your hair look dull. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hope you have a very smooth process while you take down your braids and twists. Peace.